Under a warm evening sky in a cozy cafe, the story begins with Sophia, a kind-hearted waitress, unknowingly serving Nathaniel, a handsome man wearing plain clothes. The two strike up an easy conversation. She laughs at his jokes, and he is charmed by her sincerity and humility. Nathaniel does not reveal that he is actually a billionaire CEO. Instead, he says he's a humble tech worker and listens intently to Sophia's dreams of helping her community. By the end of the night, they share a genuine moment of connection over coffee, and Sophia scribbles a note suggesting they meet again. Just as Nathaniel steps away, a mysterious phone call interrupts. He quickly excuses himself, leaving Sophia wondering who he really is. Both Nathaniel and Sophia feel drawn to each other after their first meeting. Nathaniel secretly arranges to see Sophia again by volunteering at the same community center where she helps with a local charity event. Sophia admires his kindness as he quietly assists with the donation drive and homework tutoring for neighborhood children. They talk more openly about their pasts. Sophia describes growing up helping her single mother, and Nathaniel weaves a story of a modest tech startup background. By the end of the day, they share a warm connection under the sun. However, throughout the day, Nate continually checks his phone for urgent business calls, and Sophia notices he wears an expensive watch. Confused by these hints of hidden wealth, she wonders if he is truly as modest as he seems. The episode ends with Sophia texting Nathaniel late at night, intrigued but unsettled, as both begin to question the truth beneath Nathaniel's modest facade. She confides in a close friend about the odd hints, the corporate office showing on Nate's phone, the expensive jewelry he wore, and hears rumors that Nate Vale is actually a billionaire CEO. Shocked and hurt, Sophia confronts Nathaniel the next day, saying his story doesn't add up. Caught off guard, Nathaniel improvises. He claims he runs a small tech startup and downplays any wealth. Though he promises he cares for her sincerely, Sophia walks away with doubt in her eyes. The episode ends on a cliffhanger. Late that night, Sophia receives a forwarded news article about a tycoon's charity work featuring Nate's photo, leaving her reeling with confusion over who he really is. Sophia becomes distant and hurt, refusing all of Nathaniel's calls and focusing on her own life. Her worried mother urges her to move on, and an old friend, a kind teacher named Ben, offers comfort and companionship, sensing her pain. Nathaniel, meanwhile, is heartbroken by the silence. He asks mutual friends what went wrong and is devastated by the rumors about his wealth. He spends the nights waiting by the phone, replaying every moment with Sophia and longing for one more chance. The episode ends on a somber note. Sophia sits alone in her dimly lit apartment, clutching the note Nate gave her, while Nathaniel gazes at her photo on his desk, both aching and uncertain. Finally, fate gives Sophia and Nathaniel a second chance. When Sophia finds herself locked out of her apartment late one night, Nathaniel appears unexpectedly and gently rescues her. Seeing him again, Sophia feels warmth return as he sincerely apologizes for hurting her before, explaining he only lied to protect her. Moved by his humility, Sophia agrees to give him another chance. They rekindle their spark with a casual dinner date, laughing and sharing small moments as if no time has passed. As the night ends, a shadow of doubt lingers. Sophia notices Nathaniel's luxury car in the parking lot and quietly wonders if there are still secrets between them. At Nathaniel's company, a ruthless rival is threatening a hostile takeover, demanding all of Nate's attention. Meanwhile, Sophia's father remains uneasy about her choice of partner and urges her to secure her future by finding someone wealthy. Caught between these worlds, Nathaniel struggles to balance protecting Sophia with managing his collapsing business. He even avoids introducing her to his own powerful family. Tensions rise, as both begin to worry that outside forces are pushing them apart. The episode ends on another cliffhanger. Sophia waits for Nathaniel outside his office building, but he's trapped in an emergency meeting and doesn't answer her calls, leaving her standing alone in the pouring rain. Nathaniel and Sophia face their hardest choice yet. Frustrated by secrets and distance, Sophia confronts Nate in tears, demanding that he choose between her and his world of power. When Nathaniel hesitates, she feels betrayed again and decides to focus on her family, even accepting a teaching job out of town to help pay her mother's medical bills. Nathaniel, refusing to lose her, books a late-night flight to find Sophia and prove his commitment. The episode ends heart-wrenchingly at the airport. Sophia steps onto the plane with tears in her eyes, and Nate dashes through the terminal after her, calling out a final plea. He invites Sophia to a fancy charity gala, ostensibly celebrating their new community center, and leads her inside his company's skyscraper for the event. Under the glittering lights, Nathaniel is about to introduce Sophia as his volunteer partner when a colleague proudly announces, "And here is our CEO, Mr. Nathaniel Vale." As all eyes turn to Nate in shock, Sophia realizes the truth. The gentle man she fell in love with is the billionaire behind it all. Tears fill her eyes as Nathaniel drops his disguise and gently admits the whole story. Sophia is shocked and furious. She accuses Nate of playing with her heart and storms out into the night. Heartbroken, Nathaniel rushes after her to explain, but Sophia, feeling humiliated and betrayed, refuses to listen. The episode ends on a tense cliffhanger. Sophia runs off into the darkness, leaving Nathaniel alone under the city lights, devastated at the consequences of his deceit. As Sophia takes a cab home, Nathaniel secretly follows at a distance and overhears her speaking with her father on the phone. It turns out Sophia's family was also wealthy. She is the long-lost heiress of a philanthropic legacy, having grown up in luxury until tragedy struck. Both Sophia and Nathaniel realize they hid their true backgrounds. Sophia intentionally lived simply despite her privileged past, and Nathaniel needed to know if anyone could love him beyond money. Confronting each other under the moonlight, they confess these secrets and stare in astonishment. They had truly fallen in love with each other's true selves. The moment is a joyful shock. The identities they feared destroyed their love actually brought them closer. They embrace under the stars, united by the genuine hearts they had always shown each other. Sophia's parents and Nathaniel's powerful family finally meet and give their blessings when they see how deeply the couple cares for each other. United, Sophia and Nathaniel host a grand celebration, the very gala from which their story began, dedicating a new community center in Sophia's name. In front of friends and family, Nathaniel passionately proposes to Sophia, promising a life of honesty and love. Surrounded by applause, they share a joyful kiss, proving they have truly unmasked their hearts. The series concludes on a high note as the billionaire and the humble woman ride off into their happily ever after side by side, showing that true love transcends wealth and class.